Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars on repairs, parts, diagnostics that you don't need. Make sure you stay until the end. We will explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Chevy Silverado, the generation right here from year 2006 to year 2013. If you have one of those, if you have a problem where heater does not work, stay with us. We'll explain what can easily cause that, which fuses you need to check, guys, and also what else can easily cause 5 other things that can cause the heater not to work. We'll talk about that. We'll explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. But it's important to always test fuses and relays. All that, guys, will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have a Chevy Silverado, that generation, that's the second generation from year 2006 to year 2013, we'll be making a video about every single fuse relay. Why? Because if you're in the middle of nowhere, you're down the road, you need to find a fuse for fuel pump, ignition, immobilizer, parktronic, anything like that, all we have to do, watch that video, spend less than a minute or two, find it, fix your problem, you're back on the road. Because most people will lose their manuals or it will not be clearly specified in the manuals. Some fuses have multiple functions. So we'll be having more than probably 150 to 200 free repair videos on that. We guys make video constantly here at the garage. We take things apart, engines, transmissions, bodywork, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channel that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Please check it out. In addition, guys, if you need to buy any parts, tools, special fuses, anything like that at a really good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money and time, we'll share the links in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. So if the heater does not work, what you need to check, we'll demonstrate on that generation Chevy Silverado right here. You guys have multiple fuse boxes in this truck, but today for the heater we're working 2. The first fuse box that we need to open is on the driver's side. Open the door. Here on the side of the dash you have one cover. If you remove that cover, underneath you will find a fuse box with a layout that will look just like this one here. And before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse, sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So here, guys, what we have specifically, multiple fuses that we will need to check, but in that fuse box just one of them. The fuse that we have, guys, here is fuse number 13. We're talking about that 30 fuse here. Check this one if the heater doesn't work. Then open the hood. Under the hood you have another fuse box under this cover here. Okay, under that fuse box you're going to find the main engine fuse box under that cover. You'll find the main engine fuse box with a layout that will look just like this one here. Before we, guys, continue now, okay, let's explain. If you need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put the link in the description of the video below for your convenience. That way you do not waste money and time. Here you will need to check, guys, fuse number 39. We're talking about this 10 fuse right here. Then you will need to check fuse number, let me zoom in a little bit, 48. 48 will be that fuse. You need to check fuse number 55 right here. And then you need to check fuse number 70, guys, will be right here, that 40 fuse. Other things that can cause, okay, the heater not to work, guys, okay, could be a bad thermostat. If the thermostat is stuck open, especially on a cold day, driving on the highway, the coolant will not be able to get warm in the engine and your heater will not work and it will blow cold. Another thing, okay, could be a bad blind door actuator. That's something that most people don't check. That's that device that flips from hot to cold when you adjust the temperature. So if that flap motor does not work, if it's stuck in cold position, even though your heater works, you will not get hot air. Something else, it could be clogged up heater core. Okay, we've seen that quite often as well. That's something else that that you need to guys consider as well. But those are some of the most common things, guys, okay, that we see. Another thing, it could be if you did a coolant flush or replace water pump radiator, anything like that. If you didn't bleed the cooling system, you may have an air pocket in the heater core that can prevent coolant to go through the heater core, and that can cause the heater not to work as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful, and see you guys next time.